Hello everyone, this is the Lion Menzi and welcome to Elden Ring. We are going back in. Yeah, after getting kind of upset over the that rot dragon. Okay, yeah. I haven't really touched this in the past week, so I know where I'm going, but okay, we are right in front of Castle Redmane, but we have some other stuff to do. Also, if you see this teleporter right there, that is for the festival. If yours is already lit up, that means that the festival has been triggered for you, and you will have to beat Redmane before you can do what we're doing. So we will take care of that in a second. I did miss one thing over here, I think. There's a golden seed over here I'm gonna try to get. I thought there was. I thought it was right up here. Huh. Guess I was wrong. Okay, but before we go over there, we're going to go back over here. We actually missed something. Or, no, we didn't miss it. We left it. I was going to do it later. We never went to here. We never did the Everjail. We have a couple of Crucible Knights we have to go knock out. Always double check, make sure that in the shack you picked up the golden seed after Rodrika leaves. Alright, let's go see if we can take this dude out. Ah, too early. That was my bad. Oh, that's one down. That gives us aspect of the Crucible tail. There are actually several different spells and weapons and everything else that you will be getting throughout this run. So next, we want to go into Castle Redmane. Yep, Rampart Tower. Turn around. If this is the right elevator, which I believe it is. I might be wrong, but I think this is the right one. Nope, this is not. That was not the right elevator. It's the other elevator. this elevator. And this will bring us to another Crucible Knight. This one will give us, I believe, aspects of the horn. And there's that. Yep, that gives us horns. That raises a, you basically do a shoulder tackle and throw them. So, that was them. What other stuff have I left behind? No, I think that's everything. At least I can't think of another one for right now. So, back here. Now, I did that by just brute forcing it. If you have the ability, you can parry them. They actually have some very parryable responses. But alright, so we have to cross this bridge. There are 2... Oh, I did miss something. Gravitas is right over here. Or did I get Gravitas? I don't think I did. Hold on. Or not Gravitas, but there's an Ash of War that is... Okay, we did not get it. There's an Ash of War. It's like right over here. Where are you? I thought I heard it last time. Also, if you want to know more lore, you can read that. There it is. Crack blade. That was what I was trying to get. Now run. We gotta get to the grace. We gotta get back into it. Get back to a rest to reset the area. Cragblade was the big thing that I was trying to remember. Because this makes posture breaking weapons devastating. This right here. If you want a weapon that will break freaking posture, that is the one you use. Okay. So, once again, now we can actually get onto the thing. We have to cross this bridge. There are multiple trebuchets or catapults on the other side. They will launch explosive rocks. So what you do, get on your horse, hit B to start riding, and when you see one get launched like that, hold it, hug the side, and you got to zigzag. So the first one's going to go to where you are, but then the other one gets launched where it thinks you're going to move. When you get over here, jump off. We will be taking out that archer here in a little bit. this is the big guy that you got to be careful of because he is heavily armored. So after you take all of them out, we can't climb up. There's no ladder on this side, but we're going to go around back because there is something back here. Nice smithing stone. You see there's no ladders that go up. You get to that one through the other part of it. Now, there's going to be a ballista right there. That ballista will hit you. It has explosive arrows. So, as the old joke goes, serpentine. Now you want this to go you want to be kind of methodical about this because there is no checkpoint for quite a while. Big guy's gonna come down. You do not have to fight him. You can literally just leave him. But I wanted to fight him once so you guys could see it. Now you're going to walk over here. Turn. We're going right there. Drop down. This is where that one ballista shot was coming from. Double check the corners. I didn't think there's anything. We're going after is right here. Keep running up. Now, when you get here, get on your horse. Come on. Really? I hate when it does that. It says, oh, you can get your horse right here, but then it won't actually let you. So you're going to have to run and jump. You're not going to get hurt, but it's more of if you don't jump, you won't make that leap and you'll die. This is one of the other trebuchets that we're launching. Catapult, trebuchet, whatever you want to call it. Kill that guy. Now there's going to be a bunch of bats. Keep going up. Around this corner, there's going to be more bats. Another bat. Now when you get up here, stop. If you continue to walk, there's just enough of a gap you will die. So, run and jump. Do you necessarily have to? No, but why risk it? We're going that way in a little bit, but we're going to clear out down here first. That. There's also a, there she is. She gives you a golden rune 9. Once again, you cannot... Oh, there it is. That gives you Flaming Strike, which, unlike Flame of the Redmanes, Flaming Strike just powers up your weapon with fire. Now, fire is strengthened based off your strength. Lightning is based off your dex. Cold, I believe, is based off your intelligence, because cold is considered magic. We will open this door in a little bit, but first, we're going to climb up. So the higher your strength, the more damage a fire weapon does, unless it's specifically a like a dex weapon or something like that. Redmane soldier helm. I might check that and see if it's better than the Revenant helmet, so I'm not running around with a skull for much longer. Just be real systematic. Go around and kill all these guys. With our greatsword, these guys are going to fall one hit, like zero problem. The knight over here is going to be the only big problem. And as you can see, he's not really a problem. Make sure you check every corner. There's going to be a dog down here. Just pay attention when you get down here. There he is. We're going to open up the shortcut here. Can't remember if there was something over here or not. No, they just hid something over there. So we're going to go in here. There's a bunch of these guys. And if you're using a taller weapon than me, like me, they're going to skate underneath most of them. But when they get up, just kill them. And open this door. So if you die, you can get back in by going that way. Come on. Alright, Redmane Soldier Helmet is a little bit worse. Oh, it's a lot of bit worse on everything else, but it's slightly lighter, and it doesn't affect my poise at all. So it literally just gives me more equipment load, but if it's not an improvement, a vast improvement, I want to keep where I am. So you're going to come in this door. Watch out, there is a page down here who will light into you if you're not careful. Yeah, that's less. And that's less. Okay. Right out here are two of those lions with the blades. There are several different ways you can do this. Way number one, sit right here, and if you have any kind of ranged attack, just target them and shoot them with range. You can also use this to lure them and then attack them when they're in here. So we're actually going to do... And then if you got to heal, just heal real fast. These guys will not be back and if you have to heal, just climb back in. Oh, that's bull. I had him. I'm gonna die. Yep. Saw that coming once they both showed up. Saw that coming 110%. Oh man, I forgot what death count I'm on. Because I know I got 9 last time. So I was at 111. This is 112. So now we're just gonna speed run it. Once again. That's what I was hoping to stop. Are you serious? It's not letting me jump. It literally, you can jump up the side of a mountain. Can't jump 10 inches to get over a wall. You can technically make it from here. It just will hurt you a little bit. Remember to jump. Alright, let's try this again. Why am I being so weak? Yes, they can hurt each other. And there is a beetle right there. Give us back some health. So yeah. Gotta remember, with a big weapon, why be subtle? It's another one of those creatures that really dies from fire. Trying to remember if this is where it is. Yeah, this is where a different cookbook was. So, if you want to look at what cookbooks we just got. Hey, we have enough to power that up. Gives us the Redmane fire pot, which is just a stronger version of the fire pot. This is the main door. This is where the troll dropped down at. So that's the way we're going, but we're gonna go up here real fast. Now, the one good thing is those two knife lions, I don't know exactly what they're called, but they won't be back. Once you kill them, they do not respawn. So kill these two. Just want to make sure we're not leaving anything. This is where you are brought out if you're here for the festival. All of these areas will be closed. There'll just be a straight line to go to where you're trying to get. Now we're gonna go up. We'll turn around and hit that way in a second, but we're gonna go this way first. We're gonna go up this ladder, and I believe there is a pumpkin head right up here. Yep, there he is. This gives you the Flamberge, which is a very powerful big sword. If you want something that it's not as strong as this one. I just don't have the dex to wield it, but it's a great sword, not a colossal sword. But if you still want big sword in your life, but don't feel like committing to the great sword, you can get it with the flam bridge. Come around to the back. Pick up this smithing stone. Slide down. Slide down. Now, if you really need a grace, there's one right there. So literally, you just gotta systematically come through all this stuff. This way. Now that is the way we're going. We're just not going that way yet. Rest if you need to. If you don't, just keep going. But this will make it easier if we die. Right over here, grab this, another smithing stone. No, that is... There's going to be a abductor version right over here, so be prepared for that. You can just run past it if you want, or you can fight. Come on, let me out. Yeah, you don't get anything special for doing it. So if you wanted to, you literally could just run through. There's I believe there's another one in here. But we wanted that, the red hot white blade, or the red hot wet blade. Right down here. Now there's going to be archers on that side. Honestly, you can just put up a shield and run. Or you can just say, screw it, you can't really hurt me and run through them. Whichever one you want to do better. There's another 2 guys over there. That's a giant cutter right there. Come over here. Pop open this. All that for another smithing stone. Now I could have sworn there was something else around here. I'm looking for something because I could have sworn the fire scorpion was in this area. But apparently it is not. You know you're in the right place because you'll hear somebody talking. Because the fire scorpion is being held by the only ghost in this game that actually talks. Like, has an actual voice line. Like, ghosts will talk, but it'll just be words on the screen. I still want to say it's in here somewhere. I just don't know where. Okay. Now, what does the Wet Blight do? It allows you to put fire and fire arts onto your weapons for Ash of War. Like the other one allows you to do magic or cold. Let's do any leveling up we gotta do. Because we're about to be in a very annoying fight. The boss of this area, which will also give us one of the legendary armaments and one of the and a very interesting weapon. Now this is a two fight. First you have this guy. Wow. I've never been done like that before. It's normally the other part of it that becomes the problem. So let's try that again. Yeah, here comes the Crucible Knight. Ah. Been better if I was on the other side. Ah, got me with the second half. I rolled the first one. The Ruin's Greatsword. If you have the intelligence to use it, is one of the best weapons in this game. It has the waves of destruction where it literally, you slam into the ground and it causes this shockwave of purple energy to go out in front of you. Save right here. So, that's Redmane Castle. I can see it wasn't that long. It's just, you know, I died twice. Now, when you do the festival, there'll be a guy up here that'll talk. And then there'll be people all throughout here. And when this guy talks, he mentions the fact that, you know, what you're here to do is to go put General Redmane to rest. Yep, one of the few places where there isn't a shard. This is the guy who actually runs it.
Oh, how did you slip in? No, if you can fell one of them, I am Jaren. Foolish. Incidentally, do you like a good festival? Well, it's true. This fort of when the stars align. A war festival honoring the last battle and death of the mightiest demigod of the Shattering and bearer of a great. Well, good. As you should. Then all you need when the stars are...
You do not have to talk to him. But yeah, that door behind me, it isn't open. It opens up to an elevator. That elevator right there, which leads you down to where the Redmane fight happens, which is right over there in that big sandy area. So, that finishes up Lower Caelid, with the exception of fighting the dragon, which I don't have the patience for. Technically, the Triple Castellians is something for later. So now we are going to go up to here into the Royal Mooning Grounds. Time to start the Ronnie quest. So remember when we were here before, I said, don't go straight, you're going to go that way. Well, here's why. We're going to head up here. Now, there are 3 towers. There's one here, and one here. This is the last tower we go to. We're actually going to be going up this way. So we're heading this way, so we got to turn a little bit. There's some stuff over here. We'll be coming back to get a lot of the stuff that's around here. But the biggest thing is dragon. We have to go beat up on this dragon for a little bit. Now, you will not beat this dragon. Once you get it down low enough, it vanishes. Now later on, you will actually fight that dragon way up here, but you're not at that point yet. Now, technically, do you need to fight that dragon? No, you can actually just run past it, but that means that the dragon will still be here anytime you gotta come back in this area or leave this area, and trust me, you will be doing a lot of back and forth in this area. So, we're going into Ronnie's Rise. Now we're going to get this grace, but now we're going to go to the round table. Remember that knife print we gave Roger? Let's go talk to him.
Always good to see you. So, if Lunar Princess Rani truly is the one who plotted that fateful night, then she should bear the curse mark of destiny. Would you be willing to? She may have rid the royal Kari.
See, you have to talk to that. If I know we did that earlier, but still, you have to do it again.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arms.
Yeah, 100% I wanted to make sure we got that done. So now, we go back to Ronnie's Rise. Now we're going to go up here. Take the elevator up. And let's speak to Ronnie. This is the witch who gave us the bell.
Again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Renna when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation.
Now, if you just go up and talk to her without going back and making sure you had talked to Roger, you just said, just in the area, I wandered over. But we're going to say this. You must be Ronnie the Witch behind the Knight of Black Knives.
Quite the sleuth, aren't we? Indeed, I am the witch, Ronnie. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying Black Knives through fearsome rite. I did it all. But sadly for thee, the curse mark thou seekest is not to be found here. I have slain the body I was born into and cast it away, and it is upon that flesh the curse mark is carved.
So, next you ask her, where did the body go?
Reveal that to thee. I performed the act not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed, but all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot. The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone. The curse mark now.
Okay, so when she says now, be gone, I'm going to actually ride the elevator back down. We have to go talk to Roger again. That way this is down where we need it.
Always good to see you safe. So, I see.
Randy cast off
When
her
Rani shed
curse
her
mark.
flesh, she shed the curse mark too. You know, not everyone would trust such a tale. But if she in her current form is nothing more than the living doll you profess, then perhaps it's true after all. Forgive the bluntness of the notion, but how would you like to become one of Rani's vassals? Only in order to get what we want, of course. The location of the body which bore the curse mark, which right now I haven't the faintest. And the best way to find out is for you to enter her service and take a poke around on the sly. I know you've got what it takes. Not only are you a superb fighter, but people want to trust you. I've seen it. Can you become Rani's vassal while in her service and determine the I realize that I know you've got what it...
I'm buying these just to make sure I have them. I know I can buy them afterwards, but I always forget. I think we have to do one more thing. I think we got to go over here. I think the next part of Fia's quest is available.
Would you like me? Now.
I'm not 100% sure, so we're gonna test it.
You are so. Fair. Then good day to you.
Nope. Okay. Go back up to Ronnie's Rise. Now, do know that not doing this doesn't mean that you can't continue on Roger's mission. It's just it throws it a little out of whack.
The curse mark, those now. Oh,
I wish to serve you.
is that so? Thou wouldst render me aid, affording thyself opportunity to grope about for the curse mark's location, no doubt.
Because Ronnie's not an idiot.
Very well. There's nothing wrong with a well-laid scheme. What's more, if my past and past wounds beckon to thee, I am curious enough to see what thy destiny portends. I'll allow it. Enter my service, and good hunting to thee. Good, there is in my service a half-wolf. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron. I have called for Blythe. And there will heed not. I am sure the others.
Now, you cannot leave this area for a little bit. You cannot fast travel out until you have talked to their whole war council. If you notice, we are under the same restriction as the round table. We're not allowed to attack right
So
now.
you were the one. Again, I am Iji, the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith, and I'm told that you are searching for Nokra. I will give you whatever guidance I can. Let us give all together. Let us give all together.
So you want him to say, "Let us give all together for Lady Ronnie."
Blythe, glad to have you in the service of, well, I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nor. I'm planning to go, but see if I can't find. I'm going below. See if I can. Don't keep me waiting.
You want him to say he's going below. Don't keep me waiting. And then head right over here and talk to this guy.
Yes, I am. I don't know what it is, but since I asked, I resummon pay me should you. If it were up to me, but who am I? Resummon pay me should you. If it were up to me, but who am I?
All right. Yeah, if you notice, I can't walk any farther. So you cannot leave until you've done this.
I'm going to see if I can. Keep me waiting.
Yeah, I know where I have to go for you.
Let us give all together.
So you have to rest. Now you can leave, but now we're gonna go take care of some stuff. I'll show you where Blythe is in a second. All right, we're gonna come right over here. Go to these. There's gonna be a wizard. There he is. Just kill him real fast. So, touch this first. That's actually the important thing, is you have to touch Celis's puppet. And then make this appear, because that's going to be important for something else. But we have two beetles around here we're going to go take care of real quick. The first one is right over here. There it is. Ah, missed it. That gives you cold mist, which adds cold damage to your weapon. And no, I might be wrong about the second one, but I could have sworn there was one more over here. So we're going to ride over here. This is Sylvanas' tower. We want to hop out and we got to talk to him.
Well, you took me. Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose perhaps I'll give you some. I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli to. Even you can do that. Good.
Accept the task.
I shall hand over.
Now,
Find
if
Nefeli
you
and
want
I expect.
if you want the Scorpion medallion, there are 2 ways to get it. The Magic Scorpion Talisman. Give me a second. I'll show you what I'm talking about. We're going to run up here real fast. Okay. If you go to our talismans, there's this one, the Sacred Scorpion Charm, which powers up Holy, but makes you take 12% more damage. The magic one, Sylvanas gives us. To get that, we have to give the potion to somebody. Yeah, jump over here because you want to get this item right here. Now, if you give it to Nefeli Lu, she is taken down to where his doll room was, and she sits there as a doll, forever his plaything. I don't suggest doing it, but you can if you really want to. The Black Wolf mask. If you want to cosplay as Blade, later on we'll get the rest of his outfit. I wonder if it's better than this. Yeah, it's better overall. So yeah. we're gonna have a wolf head for a little bit. The other person you can give it to is the Dung Eater, which gives you one of the best puppets in the game, but it takes a very long time to do it. My suggestion is that for right now, you don't do either. We're going to get rid of it. Because it won't affect him, you just won't get the Scorpion item. Now, if you really, really want that Scorpion, walk right over here, go down those steps by the blacksmith, and you can give it to her. You can also walk in here and talk to Gideon.
Journey to the capital. Let 2 fingers. You may be our
And
potion what I think it is. Bloody Celibus. I suppose he's up to so. I won't interfere. The Round Table has no code to speak, but I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer? Or would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one? Good. You go and see Celibus. Just tell him that you tricked your mark into drinking the potion. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing. His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
so yeah, if you don't want to do his bidding, that is the way you don't do it, is give the potion to him to pour it out. I suggest on your first playthrough to do that, and then on your subsequent playthroughs, you know, have Ronnie or have Nefeli become your victim or something like that. We do have some things we have to do. First off, we're going to go down here. And just kind of make sure you can make the jump safely. You don't want to die trying to get back to Sylvanas. or Celavis, or however you pronounce it. Now, like I said, if you choose to give it, like you want to give it to the Loathsome Dung Eater to get one of the best puppets in the game, you're going to be stuck for quite a while before we can get to that
so
point.
You made Nefeli drink the potion. Well done. You were a touch very well. Knowledge of the sorcerous arts. I doubt much of it will, if you put your mind. You wish to begin? Well,
so you can study sorcery, and he's got the Carrion Phalanx, which is a bunch of little knives. Carrion Retaliation, which we have the Ash of War for. Glintstone Icrag. And Freezing Mist. Freezing Mist is probably the best one. We just got the Ash of War for it, the Cold Mist. But this one does about the same thing. It's a fire and forget. You fire it on the ground, you back up. When your opponent enters it, they start getting hurt.
so you have... It's concoct. I may have expected too much of her to... You break into a... Oh, Fishner, fine, and you trick Nef. I believe that you yearn for... Well, no. But perhaps now...
Now, he gives you an offer of one of two puppets. First one is the Finger Maiden. This is the one that a lot of people love, because the Finger Maiden puppet heals. And she heals herself fairly regularly. And if you're within a certain distance, you'll get healed too, but, you know, it's up to you. This one... literally fights by just throwing pots at your opponent, and they throw random pots. So you can see a sleep pot that comes out right behind a poison pot, which comes out behind a rot pot. So I personally like the Jarrite puppet, and you can get the other one later.
Begging for another leg. There remains much...
Alright, so there we go. We took care of those. So next, we are going to head to the War Master Shack. Because we got some stuff to do here real fast. Not much, but we do have something to do. So this is where we're going to rest, because we're going to fight the bell-bearing hunter that is right here. And I think we're also going to do the one at the Church of Vows. We're definitely going to do this one, though. So we will be right back. And then after we're done with these, we're going to go to the underground. And I'm going to show you where Blythe is so we can continue on to that mission. So see you all here in a little bit.